Yes, we are starting a recruiting service to help you get a job as a data engineer. Now, how does this fit into Learn Data Engineering? Let me tell you the story and let me show you where all of this is going. So, it all started a few years ago where I started my data engineering academy. With the academy in mind, I was looking at, okay, people want to learn data engineering and there are a ton of resources out there and people are telling you what you have to learn, and it's super distributed. Basically, the knowledge, you have a platform here, you have courses there, you have something here and there on the internet. And I wanted to build one big academy where everything is in there. And I would say I did it. We have students from 98 countries. Over 2,000 students went through the academy already. Paying students, not free, right? Paying students. The full 30 plus courses we now have in there, over 650 video lectures actually. I think right now it's over 700. 55 hours of training content, and basically based on the knowledge from me, my over a decade of experience, and also with the experience of other people that I am working with to actually create those courses. Now, the academy was one thing, right? The academy we started with, and also we're continuing the academy. I just put on new stuff on the academy. I'm officially going to tell you next week about. So right now students already have access to that new course, and that's the first thing, the academy. Then on top of that, we started again with coaching, now in a new format, basically giving people personal mentoring over 6 months to help them become a data engineer or add new knowledge to their existing knowledge, because a lot of people are actually frustrated and bored. They're doing a job where they are working on an old platform. They are wanting to get into new topics and actually in the end search for a new job, right? So that's where we help for the 6 months with sessions where we go through technical topics, where we also go and help with the CV and so on, and give tips on interviews, everything. Now these two things are very obvious, right? We have the academy, which is the let's say the self-service product. That is where people get the courses. And then we have on top of that the coaching, where we help you on a one-on-one basis. You ask the questions, we help you. Now, what is missing here? And I was thinking like from a business perspective, and I'm running this, of course, as a business. This is my full-time thing and I have employees. So what is our business? How are we going to develop this? And I think one critical thing here, and I said it in the beginning, is recruiting. That is missing here. Basically helping people get a job and companies find good people, right? So this is where we are adding a recruiting service now, basically matching talent with opportunities. Right? That is the main thing. When you look out there, there are jobs, hundreds, thousands of people apply to these jobs. How to find good people? This is super difficult, not only from a perspective of somebody who is looking for a company, looking for a job, but also the other way around. The companies, how do they know somebody is good? So they need help. And that's what we're going to add here. We're starting now with two things in mind. Well, let me back up. So I tried this before, but I made one critical error. I kept this too general. I said, I think 2 years ago I think it was 2 years ago where I tried this. I said, just, okay, I'm going to do recruiting. Here's a form, get on our recruiting talent pool, and we're going to give you jobs. And that was basically worldwide. That was a huge error. And also the other error was I didn't limit it to specific skill levels. So what are we going to do this time around? I was looking into, okay, how can we actually find out, is this a good business model? And how can we get this started? And there are two things. First, we're going to limit the location. I'm going to start limiting this to Germany only because I am German. I am in Germany. I can easily get in touch with people from Germany. And also we have a demand here in Germany. So that's one thing. Also from a legal perspective, it's very simple because I can focus on that one region or that one country. That is the one thing that we're limiting. And also we're limiting on skill level. The recruiting that we're doing now is not for beginners. This is a recruiting if you're already an engineer, if you're an experienced person and you're searching for that next job, you're searching for the next opportunity, then we're going to start helping you get a new job, right? So basically, right now I have a form online on learndataengineering.com. If you go to learndataengineering.com and you go on the navigation on the top, there is a recruiting menu where you can join our talent pool. It's a form that you have to fill out. And once we have, I'm thinking of, we need 20 people that are job ready in there, that are able to do a data engineer job, a professional data engineer job. Then we can start and actually approach companies and get that matching going. There are already a few people on there. I think 3 or 4 are already job ready. So I think 16 people we need, 15, 16 more people. But then I can start approaching companies and trying to pitch them this idea of, you want one and we know people, and that's what we do. We can match you together. But only for Germany. So that means people who have a work permit for Germany or they are EU residents. Because if you are a EU citizen, that's what I mean, then you can work in the EU anywhere. Now, how does this fit to the academy? I was thinking like this fits really, really well because these services actually complement each other, right? This is why this is so important. We have the academy. People can come in, can learn something new. What do they want? They want to do this most likely because they want to find a new job. So they can make that jump towards the recruiting. They can benefit from the recruiting service. If people are in the coaching, they most likely also want to have a new job. So we can help them find a new job. So this means they can also benefit from the recruiting, right? Now, once we place someone, and when we look at this from a company perspective, companies can get an engineer from us, right? And they can either get them the academy so that they can learn new stuff all the time, because we're bringing out new stuff all the time. Or if they say, I want to make sure that this person does a great job in our company and gets a quick startup time, they can actually then get them into our coaching program. That means for a few months, we are going to support them through starting the job and through getting accustomed to their job, getting comfortable and being mentors for these people. And so this way, this is the best for both sides, right? This is for students or for learners the best because they are able to get a job. And this is for companies because they can get people and they can actually train people while they are there. They have mentors who help them. Now, of course, as I said, right now this is only for Germany because I want to get this off the line. I want to get this started. And once we get this ball rolling, then we can actually go out and add countries. We can, for instance, add the Netherlands, we can add France, we can add the UK, for instance, right? Or Austria and Swiss, like these more of the EU, and then later also the US. But this was not the first thing. So my idea right now, we're starting with Germany and then we're expanding this. Now, the cool thing with this is we're going to charge the companies, right? The companies are going to pay when we actually help them or get a new employee from our talent pool. And the cool thing with this is we can actually reinvest this into the academy and into the coaching, right? Get more coaches, have more sessions, expand the content that is in the academy so that I don't have to do everything myself, so that we can, for instance, hire here a full-time data engineer who's only starting to do data engineering for the academy, pumping out courses, pumping out new YouTube videos, for instance, also free content. So I think that recruiting right now is the missing key for us to actually be more successful in the whole company. So yeah, that's starting. So again, if you want to get this started, if you are interested in this, and if you're either from Germany or from the EU, or you have a work permit for Germany, then go to here. If you're watching this on the video, you go to learndataengineering.com. And then on the top, I have a button that says recruiting, and you click there. And there's also get a job as a data engineer, a bit of text, and then join the talent pool button. And this will then ultimately lead you to the form where you can join the recruiting, can join the talent pool. And then again, once we have enough people, we are going to start the screening. So we're going to give a call to you, and we're also going to then get in touch with companies and make that connection and help you find a job, help companies find a really good data engineer, and then grow this whole thing. So if you're interested in this, again, check out the website. The coaching is going to start, the next coaching round is going to start end of this month. I haven't opened the booking yet. You can go in there on the coaching page in learndataengineering.com. There is a test where you can test if the coaching is for you or not. And if you have questions, let me know, hello@learndataengineering.com. Yeah, I hope this was interesting for you. I hope this was informational for you. Again, let me know in the comments. Now Spotify can also have comments, either on Spotify or on YouTube. I'm also going to put this on my normal YouTube channel. So this is not only going to be on the Plumbers of Data Science podcast. And yeah, I hope we're very successful, because with the recruiting, as I said, we then can make money that we can reinvest a lot into the academy, growing the academy, making the coaching better, get more coaches, really pumping out great, awesome content for you. Yeah, I'm excited. So again, we're starting this. We already have basically started this. We're just looking for you to get you into the talent pool if you're interested, and then find you a really cool job. So have a good one. See you next time.